So that previous clip you may have saw was a vacation that I had a while ago. And I put it in there because you know, with the whole idea of, hustling and getting your money, I would eventually want that to look like a typical Wednesday or Friday. I want to talk about, what this video is titled about, the process that nobody sees. And it's going to be a really short one because I got to go to bed. It's 12:30. It's ironic that, when I record this, most people only see the finished clip, right? They don't see like the 5 versions that I throw away. They don't see like the hour that I spend fixing on an issue, right? Or they don't see when I rewatch something and hate it and then I choose to like do it again. There are a lot of invisible hours, and that's what I like to call it. But I just made this video because I would hope to influence other people to hustle and grind even though when there's no crowd and there's no applause. And some people might take that literal, like, oh yeah, I'm like, what? I'm not gonna grind with a crowd. But my point is, you should grind when no one's watching, regardless if people are watching or not, right? Because it's easy to get work done. It's easy to show up when there's applause, right? When people are cheering for you, it feels good. But discipline is what happens when nobody's watching, right? Discipline is the voice that says I'm still gonna do this even if no one knows, right? Even if no one cares, even if I don't feel like it. And that's why most people stop, right? Because they lose the audience and with it the motivation. But if your reason is bigger than just the recognition and validation of people going up to you and be like, wow, like, you're so hardworking, like, like the work you're doing is insane, like, I wish I was like you. You should work without the compliments, the spotlight shining on you. You should work, regardless if people are watching you or not, right? And that's the process that nobody sees. I'm gonna give a quick example, right? I want you to think of any artist, any actor, any athlete, any entrepreneur. It could be someone that you look up to, and what you admire is the result of years of silent work, right? Because nothing is handed to you on a golden platter. Nothing. You have to work for everything, right? Nothing in life is free. And that can be applied in terms of working for something, right? Life just isn't easy. Life is not easy at all. Like, you have to work for things, right? What I'm trying to say, let me get back to my example. I want you to think of any athlete, artist, entrepreneur, etc., right? And someone that you look up to. What you admire from that person is the years of hard work that they put in. Silent work, right? So it could be, if it's a bodybuilder, it can be the hours that they put in the gym when nobody's watching, right? If it's an artist, right, it could be hours in the studio that they put when no one's watching. If it's just an entrepreneur, it could be hours that they put at a desk, right? It's just the part that no one documents, right? So like the boring, repetitive, unglamorous stuff, that's what built the skill you see today in that person, right? So, the next time you're working on something and you feel like no one notices your effort, that's good, right? That's the best training that you can get, because one day the results, it will speak way louder than the silence ever did. I'd say that the moments that really changed me was not when I got compliments or attention, but it was the time where it was just me and myself, and it was just making decisions, risks, and like I said, just me, right? No one else. I didn't need anyone else validation. And it's ironic because I'm posting about this and everyone's gonna know, or whoever's watching will know about it, but that's just just the point I'm trying to make. The process that nobody sees. You should do things when nobody's watching. You should build that discipline, because discipline makes strong people and successful people. Like, for example, for me, it's sitting here editing, re-recording segments, and for someone else, it could be lifting weights in the gym. It could be practicing an instrument in their bedroom. It can be studying a textbook alone. to score an A on the test, that's the grind, right? That's like the part that nobody notices, and it's what makes all the difference. Though, a couple more examples, right? Nobody congratulates you for waking up early, or staying up late, or trying again when you've already failed 5-6 times. But that's exactly where the real progress happens. If you see popular influencers flexing money, cars, vacations, people will comment, in the comment section, people will comment, this guy has it easy, or this guy got lucky, or bro's got daddy's money. And the thing is, all those people that type that, they don't know the real hours that they put behind the scenes, right? They don't know all the hours they took when it was just them and their mind working, hustling, grinding. But that's kind of like the main purpose of this whole channel, is to document, for me, ground level all the way up. And it's not to defend that I didn't come from nowhere, right? Like, I just didn't spawn out of anywhere with money, but it's because I want to hopefully influence other people to work behind the scenes. And I said this earlier, right? This video was to influence other people to get that work done when nobody's watching, right? When there's no crowd, there's no spotlight shining down on them. I'm kind of getting off track. I'm literally just spewing information like left and right, but hopefully you guys got the gist of this video. But yeah, just if you're still watching this, just make sure that you stay grinding and locked in, even when nobody's watching at all. When nobody's watching, right? Not your friends, not your family, but just at the end of the day, it's yourself. So just make sure you're just always being productive. You get something done, and that's kind of what the whole first part of the video was, right? I know it was just a morning routine, but it's the little simple parts that makes up progress and growth, right? And that's kind of like the whole point. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. It's about to be 1 a.m. but stay locked in, don't stop grinding, and you'll make it. Stay consistent, stay disciplined. But yeah, that's it. I love y'all, and peace.